everyone. So today I'm going to go through my closet. We are transitioning into fall and it's time to do some clean out. So come along with me and I'll show you how I'm going to make some things work. So all of these clothes are on the chopping block. We've got a pile of denim, some pants, a vest, and some knits or sweaters. Now these are all things that I've had for a long time and I purchased them over the course of the last several years. And the reason they're on the chopping block is because I feel like I don't get any wear out of them. It's just not the style I prefer, the cut, the color. So I'm gonna go through all of these and try to see what I can make work without having to donate, because this is my mindset for this year. Not adding as little as possible to my wardrobe for this fall and winter, and trying to see if I can make any of these work and style them in before I get rid of them. Okay, so let's do some try on and see what we can do. The first number I actually already have on is these Levi's ribcage jean. I've had these for probably 4 years and I just don't really care for them. And so today my goal is to wear them all day and see if I can make them work. I've had them on all morning and actually so far I think I'm gonna keep them. So let's move on to the next item. Okay, so here's this sweater, and I actually think it looks okay. I feel like having this blue Oxford has really helped to kind of create an outfit out of it. I was definitely influenced to purchase a striped sweater. If I had it my way, I would get one that's a little more simple and not this particular material, this acrylic type material. I would have just gotten cotton. But you know what? I think I can make it work. And I'm going to pair it. I'll show you the shoes. I have these old Reeboks I've had for years. And I have these clogs that I actually was thinking about getting rid of too. But I think I might keep them. All right. So I think this is a way that I can keep this sweater. I also think it'd be cute with a white Oxford underneath it too. So anyways, I think I can make this work. So next is this like duster. I got this so long ago and I just kind of feel like I'm over it, but let me try it on. It has like a Mr. Rogers feel. And let's see if I can get another year out of this. I think I wore it 0 times last fall and winter. Maybe 1 time around the house with like my sweatpants. So let me style it and see if we can maybe give this guy another go. Once again, I feel like this blue kind of Oxford is really helping, and I love wearing stuff like this. This is kind of like my part of like my uniform in the fall. Even though I just got it in the springtime, I can already tell I'm going to be wearing it so much. Okay, here we go. Can we make this work? It's hard for me to see from this far away. Okay. I think I might need to get a couple belts. I haven't owned a belt in many, many years. But I mean, it's okay. Let's see. Let's put my Haflingers on with it. I mean, I guess I could give it a try. I might wear this without the white shirt underneath. But I think we can give it another go. This sweater's the next one. I wore this 1 time since I purchased it. And I don't like black. I think black does 0 favors for my complexion. But having the Oxford underneath and this color, I feel like it kind of lightens it up, I guess. And then I paired it with the clogs that I said I might get rid of. And I think this is really cute. This is an outfit. I think the thing is too, you want to go for outfits you know that are comfortable and you're going to go for. I would totally reach for this for if I were to leave the house. I want to be practical. I like comfort. I'm sporty, but I also like to look feminine and cute too. One thing I'll tell you is this Oxford, this is the 3rd thing I've been able to make an outfit. So this was a good purchase. This was just an eBay purchase. Nothing fancy. There we go. And then this is, mind you, the same jeans too I've had on. So I should probably switch up the jeans and get some new pants in. But yeah, I think this is a keeper too. Okay, so here's the next one. This is a wool and alpaca sweater from Quince that I bought. Once again, just to let you know too, most of these things I did thrift off of like ThredUp, eBay, and then some of them were purchases off of Amazon or maybe like a Nordstrom rack. This was particularly on eBay. Now, I do like this sweater, but it's so soft, but I find myself not wearing it, and I think it's the color. I just don't think the color is doing me any favors. So I think this one, I think I'm gonna keep this, but I think I'm gonna dye it brown. That will be in a future video. But I think if I dye this like a rich chocolate brown, I think I'll like it more. I think it'll go better with my complexion. And I think I can pair it with more things because I like to be able to go into my closet and kind of mix and match everything. And I just feel like this off-white cream color, it just doesn't do much with what I have. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this because this is just one I don't reach for. I think I wore it 0 times last year. And before I get rid of it, I just want to try it, make it work, and I'm gonna dye it a brown color. So I could see myself wearing this now. It's just a little boring. It's okay with this outfit, but with other stuff I have, I just feel like it doesn't really work too well. So we'll go ahead and dye this guy. Okay, so next are these pants from Everlane that I purchased off of eBay. They're called the Dream Pant. And what I don't really care for them is I don't know, I just don't find myself reaching for them. They're so comfortable. They're a size smaller than what I thought I got. I thought I ordered a medium. They turned out to be a small. So because of that, they've just kind of sat in my closet for the last couple of fall and winter seasons. But they're really high quality pants. They feel like sweatpants. They're really comfortable, but they just have such a businessy look to them. And I'm clearly not a businesswoman. I just like comfort. So I'm going to see if I can style these kind of like athleisure them up a little bit. Okay, so I put a sneaker that I have, just a white sneaker. I don't wear these very often either. I mean, I can't tell you, I feel like I don't have that many clothes in my closet, but what I do have, I'm a creature of habit. But I'm going to try to kind of sportify it up, I guess. And I always wear this denim kind of over the, I don't know what to call it. Okay, so I'm going to try to sportify it up a little more by adding a hat. Yeah, I'm not, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like a grandmother who's wearing like nice, because they have like a pleat that goes down the front, and I don't know. I could try to change the shoe up, maybe putting on a black sneaker. Let's see if that works. I don't know. They're just, once again, I feel like I was influenced to buy these. I don't let the internet influence me to buy stuff a whole lot these days. I feel like I've grown a lot in the last couple years as far as where my money goes and what I wear too. I just don't know. I don't see myself really wearing these. And I don't like black, like I said. I'm just not into black. I would prefer like a rich brown or even a denim. But I can't get with this trouser. So this might be a no. This might be a no for me. I might just say hasta la vista and get rid of them. Another thing about this pant too is I'm not really wild about the ankle. I would prefer like a flared out pant. I can't get with this I just can't get with this look. Like I said, it just reminds me of my grandmother, my great grandmother, when she would wear nice little relaxing pants. And I could see where these would suit some people a lot, but for me personally, in my style, I just don't think it works. And I can even untuck my shirt and try to I could button this up. You know, I could try to style it differently, but I don't think that's going to change the way I feel about these pants. I think I'm just going to get rid of them. Let somebody else be excited to use them. I'll try them on even with these. See, and because I don't like black, I feel like that is too much black. I already don't like a lot of black, and then doing that is just a little much. So I don't know. It's not my thing. So I think we're going to have to say no to these. I button this all the way up. I can like kind of do like an under tuck there. I'm really trying. I'm trying here. Like I'm really trying to make these things work. Let me get a hat, another hat moment. Let's see. I don't know. I can't see myself with, you know, the other pants I have ever running to these as an option. Yeah. Let's put on that loafer. Okay, I think I actually found an outfit that I like. So I paired it with my Haflingers, which are a brown color, just to kind of break up the black. And I think I actually like this. Once again, I don't know how often I'm going to be running to this outfit during the season, but I mean, I like this look. And, you know, with the right handbag and maybe even a hat, I could see it looking more my style, you know? So I think I'll give these guys another season. My whole rule is give it, whenever I have something on the chopping block, if I can't style it and I'm able to go, okay, I think I can make that work, I put it back into the closet. Whenever I have something that I don't know if I'm going to use it anymore, I try to, like, I do what I'm doing right now, and then I put it in rotation in my closet. And if I go another season and don't wear it, then I'm like, okay, it's officially time to say goodbye to it. So we're going to give these one more season. I'm going to give them this fall. I can wear these in winter too. And if I don't find myself reaching for them, then officially come spring, I'll get rid of them. But I'm excited that I actually found a way to wear them that I like. And I also have Birkenstocks. Ooh, I'm gonna go get my Birkenstocks. Okay, so here it is with my Birkenstocks. I actually really like this outfit now. See, I think it's just, I went into my closet and just taking what I already have and trying to, you know, kind of blend this in to a variation of clothing that I like. I like this a lot. I'm really surprised. Really surprised. I'm going to try it on with one more top. Okay, so here's another outfit. It's another Oxford that I have, but it's the blue and white stripe. And I could take this off underneath. I could pop the collar. I mean, there's so many different ways that I could wear this. Let's see here. My hair's in the way. There we go. I could pop the collar. I could put a hat on, just make it a little more athletic and casual looking, but I'm officially keeping the pants. I'm so excited. Sometimes it just takes going through what I already have and coming up with new variations. And yeah, I'm excited now. Okay, so the next one is this entire outfit. And I put it on and I'm like, girl, are you crazy? This outfit's so cute. This is just a Gap cardigan I've had in my closet for many, many years. And it's just kind of boring to me with the gray. But I do like the look of a cardigan like this. And these pants I got on eBay, they're Abercrombie, an Abercrombie jean, and I always hated the length. I thought they're like in between being too long and too short. But I put them on with this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a cute outfit. I would totally wear this, go like that if I wanted to, but keeping them. It's amazing when you just go through your closet, you put variations together, take the time, and you just curate a wardrobe out of very few items. I mean, I'll show you my closet after this to show you, but how few items I have and how many outfits and variations I can make. So the next thing are these jeans right here. These are these Levi's jeans, and over the years it's stepping my leg, and this has opened up a lot, and I just don't know that I like that look. So we'll see. I don't know. I bought these right after my son was born, so I've had these for almost 11 years. Oh yeah, so let me style them. Let's see if we can make this work. I don't know. You know how you find a unique pair of jeans and you don't want to part from them, but you kind of have to come to grips with like the reality that, yeah, I just don't think they're gonna work anymore. But I'm gonna try to Janify the outfit up a bit. Let's see. God, I feel like I'm reaching right now. I feel like I'm reaching, I'm not gonna lie. This is just a basic navy sweatshirt here with that white and blue stripe Oxford. I'm gonna pop on, I mean, I feel like Birkenstocks work with everything and make everything look good. Yeah, I don't know that I'm feeling this particular outfit, but let me add a hat. Oh yeah, I don't know if I like this. It's like college preppy mix. I don't know. The variation that I chose isn't very good, so let me find something else. Here's another variation, same outfit, same idea, just a different color sweatshirt. I think the reason, last year we went straight from summer to winter, and it's so chilly that having this is just so not practical when you have weather like that. So with the true fall, I could actually do these. I mean, I could virtually create this outfit with anything I have, any other jean I have. It's not like this is anything abnormal. Let's see, let me try something else. I think I found it. Here we go. So what I'm noticing here is that just having, I'll show you my staple pieces at the end, just having a few staple pieces has actually allowed me to create outfits with outfits that I otherwise would not have created. So let me pop on my boots here, because this would look really cute, obviously, with Birkenstocks, but let me put on my fries here for a cooler, cooler fall day. I could pop the boots on. I could also tuck it up here. Let's try to do that. Just give myself a little more of a waistline, I guess. It's hard to see it from here. I mean, I could wear this. Okay, I think I'm willing to keep just because of this outfit alone, I will keep these jeans on for a little bit longer. They also look really, this looks really cute with my Birkenstocks. So here we are with the Birkenstocks. And then I could also put a hat on. Where'd my hat go? There you are. Sorry, I have to squat here. So, I mean, I could throw a hat on if I had a navy hat or a green hat, even the tan hat that I've been putting on, just to kind of sportify it or just add some color. I can't tell if it's tucked in correctly. Let's see. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna keep them. It's exciting to come up with new outfits. What is this vest? I've had this for so many years and I've worn it one time. And I just find myself not going to vests very often. I either go for a jacket or a sweatshirt. I'm just not a vest gal. And another thing that kind of puts me off is that it has a gray hoodie. And I feel like that throws things off for me. I do like that it has this like rose gold, the rose gold hardware. But I just threw it over something that I would wear. I have two different pairs of shoes on. One is my walking shoe, just a really basic walking shoe. And this is more of like a hiking slash like, it's a weatherproof shoe that I wear in the winter. So yeah, I don't know. I prefer this outfit without the vest. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It might be time to part with it. I just don't find myself reaching for that too often. And it kind of took a lot of effort for me to style that because the gray hoodie makes it more sporty. So I'm very limited to the kind of pants I can wear with it. I'm thinking about cutting the hood out. I'm going to take a look at it and see if I can. And if I can, I might do that. Okay, so then we have this sweater here. I'm kind of over it, but it does look okay with my overalls and my Birkenstocks. If it was like, I don't know when I would wear this variation though, because it's a very thick sweater. And then, you know, wearing sandals, I don't know how often I would wear this. This might be just one of those where I decide to give it just like to the fall and see if I wear it, and if not, get rid of it. But this became kind of like a loungewear, almost like a robe type piece for me. And I already own a robe, so that's why I was putting it in the chopping block, because I don't know, I just found myself not going to it very often, and it's so thick and chunky, and I hate how much space it takes up. So with this outfit, it looks really cute, but I mean, how often am I going to wear this outfit? Because look at all the other outfits I've already tried on just with what you've seen. So my last item is this black cardigan, and then these were on the chopping block as well because I didn't wear them at all. I haven't worn them at all. And I actually kind of like this variation together. I mean, I don't like black, but I think having the light color here, I think it helps a bit. Don't know how often I would wear this, but it is actually pretty cute. So I might keep the black cardigan. I like black. I like cardigans. It's the color, but you know, I feel like I found a way to wear it, and I can also wear it with my Birkenstocks. I mean, you can wear Birkenstocks with seriously anything. This was probably the best purchase I've made. This, as well as my Haflingers, they go with everything. All right, well, I think I'm gonna keep it. So this stack that I had showed you at the beginning, these are actually all spring items. So these, I'm just gonna pack them away until springtime, and then we'll see if we can still use these. But as far as like fall stuff goes, I got everything I showed you at the beginning. So I just want to show you that these are the 3 pieces, and then just 2 basic, like a tank top and a white t-shirt. How just those items right there were able to really help me to put these outfits together. Just some really basic pieces here for the wardrobe. I highly recommend. I mean, if this is your style. I'm sporty, but I like to have that feminine look too, classic look. And so I found these to be a really useful thing for the closet. I just washed this. This has not been pressed yet, so don't judge me on this one. I need to press that. And footwear. These 2 helped a lot too. These are on the left, the Birkenstock Arizona, and on the right, the Haflinger slippers. I wore those all last winter and fall. 2 amazing purchases for footwear. So just to kind of wrap things up, basically going through the closet, trying on the pieces, seeing if they go with things that I already have. That was what I did. If it was comfortable, if it was my style, if it is something that I feel like I could wear, you know, at any given time, then I keep the piece. If I feel like I had to force it, if I just was like, it's just not working. So even this one, I think I'm still gonna hold on to it for winter. If I don't wear it this winter, it's gone. It is totally gone. I don't really find myself going for puffy vests in the fall, so I feel like it wouldn't be giving a fair chance to this guy. So we'll give him this next winter, and after that, done. Like, I'm just done with her if she doesn't work out for this winter. So to be fair to the vest, I'll give her the winter. But I cannot believe everything else I'm actually going to keep. There were a couple things that I'll show them to you really quick. These 2 pieces are the ones that I feel like I'm kind of forcing myself to hold on to. So what I'll do is I will just hold on to these for the fall, and we'll see if I even wear them. If I don't, they're gone. So there's some things I just kind of keep inventory, and I go, if I don't touch you, if I don't wear you, this is it, you're gone, bye-bye. So if I find that to be the case, then these will be gone. But I was able to create a couple of cute outfits with them. So hopefully I'm able to utilize those and use them. It just all depends on the weather. It depends on what I'm doing. And yeah, anyways, I really hope this was helpful. I hope it helps you to discover your own closet, what you already have, because it's so easy to think, oh, like, let's go get something new. And then you're just adding and shoving more stuff in. But you know what? Instead of doing that, it's just using what you already have, making it work with what you already have, spending less, using less, consuming less, saving your money for more important things in life. Don't be afraid to experiment with stuff in your closet. I would have never done a button down with a collar shirt like 5 years ago. No way. I was like all about the athleisure. But as I've gotten older and I'm kind of discovering my style more. This last year has been a really pivotal move for me in discovering my style and realizing what works for my lifestyle versus the fantasy me over here buying stuff that I'm never going to wear versus the practical me. And those button-down Oxford shirts just really fit into my life and into my style. Another thing you'll notice is that a lot of what I had is just neutrals, black, white, cream, lots of basics and neutrals. And that way it's really easy to build an outfit from there, and you can always just add in the color as it goes. But just having a basic standardized color, just neutral colors, which is kind of boring, and then bringing in little pops of color here and there in a handbag or a pair of sneakers or a sweater or a t-shirt. But just having that really basic foundational wardrobe, look what it helped me create so many outfits, and that I'm really excited about that. That's one thing I've discovered as I've gotten older, because I used to just buy individual pieces And then I had nothing to wear, right? Like we all, oh, I have nothing to wear, even though I have a ton of stuff in my closet. So being mindful of my purchases and thinking, okay, this shirt could make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this many outfits versus just one thing that can only do one thing. So my goal is to create multiple outfits from one piece, which I think I've been able to accomplish with those tops that I had and that I showed you. And they've been able to kind of help me curate a style using these other pieces I already have. I'm going to stop talking and I'll leave it there. I hope this was helpful. I hope you had fun watching how I could create some things, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye. So I do want to show you that these are my clothes here that I hang up. I shoved my clothes this way. So these are transitional pieces that are going to be put away very soon. These are my collared shirts, my knits and sweaters, one dress, overalls, and a couple jumpers, my pants, and then my hats. Over here, just focus on this stack right here. This is long sleeve, short sleeve, and a few tank tops. This stack here is workout clothes. Over here are shorts, so these are all going to be phased out and put away very soon. And then these right here are going to be phased in. So once I put those away in storage, these will take a spot up at top. So everything's just in constant rotation around here.